Hello, my name is Joe Leone. This semester, we were challenged with the project of designing a pavilion in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to house and display the works of the generations of prominent artists from the Calder family. This is my proposal. Over the past 5 years in architecture school, I've developed an interest in how ideas and theories found in music can manifest themselves in the built environment and become something tangible. Designers like Andrea Palladio and Leon Battista Alberti wrote in their respective treatises on architecture how music influenced their designs in the Renaissance era and how music is a basic component of physical design itself. Musical proportions and harmonic structures have an inseparable link to proportions found in nature, and when applied to architecture, can achieve perfect harmony and true beauty. Their ideas can be traced further back, as they are derivative works of Vitruvius's writings before their time. The applications of Renaissance music have a direct relationship to the harmonic proportions, rhythms, and ratios found in Renaissance architecture. In this project, I explored how these musical principles of an earlier era can be applied in a contemporary setting that uses the same or similar ideas to guide a completely different style of architecture, in a different context, with modern materials and modern construction methods. From conversations with experts in Renaissance music, I was able to gain an understanding of how Renaissance music was composed and compare it to that of today's music. Renaissance music was composed and read linearly, with different vocal parts acting as separate entities, moving independently of one another and passing off lines between parts, while all still following a common theme. The two main parts in Renaissance music are tenor and alto. These lines move the most. They have chordal support from soprano and bass parts, moving less, respectively. For my analysis of the sculptures, I was able to organize them based on a perceived movement and scale. Ghost represents tenor, pen, alto, 3 discs, 1 lacking, soprano, and the Shakespeare Memorial, bass. The sculptures are divided into their spaces by complementary part relationships. Spaces are arranged and proportioned based off of the golden ratio, one of the most prominent proportions found in Renaissance music and design. The circulation through the main galleries is also based on the arcs found within the golden ratio. The site is located at St. Beatrice Grove, adjacent to the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and only a few blocks away from the Rodin Museum and the Barnes Foundation. The site was selected due to its close proximity to buildings with similar programs. It is hoped that visitors to other museums, parks, and sculpture gardens in the area would stop and appreciate the work of the Calders on their way to or from other destinations. The site has a great deal of pedestrian traffic and is located between 2 major roads with great deals of vehicular traffic. The triangular site slopes up by 10 feet from the front to the back, allowing the building to be sunken into the ground while maintaining a flat approach from the front of the site. From the entry plaza, visitors pass through a lobby where they feel compressed before entering the large, airy volume of the main hall. They are immediately greeted with Ghost hanging right above them, with 37-foot-tall statue of William Penn beyond. As visitors approach Penn, they can look into the centrally located restoration shop or view other large Calder works on the walls. Visitors then pass through the core of the building into the smaller galleries. The first is home to 3 discs, 1 lacking, paired with art pieces that fit a similar aesthetic. The next gallery houses the Shakespeare Memorial and Calder works from a different era that fit the aesthetic of this space. These galleries feature a light well and skylight system to bathe the bare concrete walls in natural light. Traveling up into the 2nd and 3rd floors, visitors can see Calder paintings, prints, and smaller sculptures in galleries 2 and 3. From this level, visitors gain unique vantage points of Ghost and Penn never before possible. There is also a rooftop terrace that overlooks the entry plaza, sculpture garden, and Benjamin Franklin Parkway. The building and its heavy focus on proportions relating to music, nature, and housing the sculptures themselves is constructed with 4 main load-bearing concrete walls, forming 3 main volumes of the building. Between these walls, Different floor and roof systems are implemented to suit each space's needs. The entire ground floor of the building is made from a poured concrete slab, ramping up or stepping down to different heights for each gallery. Over the main hall, steel trusses span between the walls to create the roof structure and support ghosts suspended from them. In the smaller galleries housing 3 discs and Shakespeare, heavy timber beams inset into the concrete walls support the roof and skylight structure. Finally, in the central core, concrete hollow core slabs span between the walls to create the restoration shop, galleries, and other administration and support spaces. Finishes are kept relatively plain to allow the focus to be on the art and play with light within the building. This proposal offers an immersive experience of the Calder family's art in the city where it is most appreciated. From massive stabiles to small wall hangings, all mediums of Calder art can be found here, maintained properly, and be enjoyed by visitors for years to come. For additional information, drawings, diagrams, and details, please refer to the attached boards. Thank you.